You're an international student, you want to study in the US, you want to study in Canada, right? We will show you how to get study loan. So that if you don't get scholarship or you got partial scholarship, you can still take study loan to fulfill the finance requirements. Woo! How are you doing? Okay, so this is Dr. Linda, and today I want to answer questions. There are a lot of people that are following me just like you, and you have questions, you're wondering, who is going to answer this question for me? Oh, I wish I can just talk to an expert. I wish I can just talk to somebody. I wish there's somebody who will just hear me, listen, and tell me exactly where to go. Do you know sometimes I feel that way? But not on study abroad matters, okay? Because that's my area of expertise. I feel that way in other areas of life. There'll be times, let's say I'll be doing something in business, I'll be like, oh God, I wish I have access to some of these people that I really look up to in the business world, who I could just call and tell them this, and they are there to answer me. My dear, me, I'm praying for something like that, but you now, you're getting something like that in your own area of life. You are blessed, is it not? So today, I want to take your questions and answer them as honestly as possible, so that, you know, that thing that is bothering you, you're going to be able to get answers to them. All right, so please, I need you. You can request to join my live session, or you can drop a question. So let's go with the method of you dropping a question, because that way it's going to be faster for everybody. Because once you start bringing some people online, at the end of the day, they may just like alter the flow. Okay, I just want us to go like boom, 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 boom. I want to answer 20 questions on this live session. Who will volunteer to count for me? I need 3 people who will volunteer to count for me. 3 people who will volunteer to count for me. Please say if you like to be a volunteer who will be counting. Comment that you like to be a volunteer, and then I can name you as one of the volunteers who will be counting down for us. I want to answer 20 questions. And my goal, I'm going to be taking like the 20 hottest questions, okay? Okay? Questions that when I answer it for one person, is like I solve 10 people's problem. All right? Please, if you're asking questions, make sure you're typing full sentences. That is the only way. That is the only way I'm going to be able to pick your question. If you just say, how do I do this? Yeah, at the end of the day, you're not going to get your questions answered. So, James eBay, you are one of those people that will be counting for us. Ayodeji, you are one of those people that will be counting down for us. And we're going to start from 20, 19, 18, like that, until we get to 0. Then we know that it has ended. So once I start seeing you type 0, I know that it has ended. Diamond Grace, you are one of those that will be counting for us. Charlie, you are one of those that will be counting for us. Edith, you are one of those that will be counting for us. I want 5 people. John, you are one of those that will be counting for us, so that even if one person makes mistake, the other person will get it. Now let's go. Please type your questions. I'm going to start, I'll start from the beginning and start seeing people who are very serious questions that can address everyone. I will pick it up and I will answer it, okay? Type your questions. And if you're watching this as a replay, you can just skip to the places where I started answering questions. I promise you, you will not waste your time. And if you are here watching me live right now, bring it on. You have the opportunity, all right? You have the opportunity to ask the best question that you want to ask, and I'm going to answer them. Oh yeah, let's go. Today we are going to say it as it is. All right. Now, we have, I think the first question. Let me pin it. The first question is from. Pin the comment. The first question is from Charlie, who said, any scholarship for undergraduate students? Okay. The answer is yes, but I'm not able to give you more information on this. Why? As a consultant with Vantage Migration, we work with graduates and professionals. So this means that we are not the best person to advise you when it comes to undergraduate studies, because we believe that an expert will be able to advise you more. So because of this, we prefer to say, find a company that work with undergraduates and work with them. All right, that is the best way. That is the best way. Let's see. Next question. Next question. Next question. Next. Have you ever gone to church before and you see there are some people beside you like this? They will not be clapping. Look at the way they are clapping. Look at. You know their clap will not be entering your ear. Okay, next question. Next question. Let's look at who else. Please type your question. Somebody said, okay, I have a question here from Precious that says, how can I apply for Canada permanent residency with my family? Not education, man. Like the person is not interested in going through the education pathway. Let me first say that, number one, as Vantage Migration, we focus on education migration only. That's number one. Number two, study abroad is the fastest, the surest, and the easiest way for you to relocate abroad now. You see this thing that Madam Precious is asking. Madam Precious, the truth, I will tell you the truth. You know, I promise to tell you the truth today. The thing is that you can be looking for another way to relocate. The next 2 years, you've not relocated. The next 3 years, you've not relocated. And as you are doing, your age is rising. More problem for people that are not relocating through the study abroad route. Okay? If you are going through the study abroad route, age is no longer a problem. Yet, it is the fastest, easiest, and surest way for you to relocate with family. Okay? Now, back to your question. How can you relocate to Canada, get permanent residency without going through education? You can enter the express entry route. All right? But because you said with my family, I would imagine that maybe, I'm not 100% sure, maybe you're already in your like mid-30s or more. That means the normal express entry route will not work for you. That means you have to go through what they call provincial nominee. You see the story, if you're even doing provincial nominee, let's say you even got provincial nomination today. From now till the time you will land in Canada will be like a year and a half, a year or 2 years. Let's assume you got it now. Meanwhile, you have not gotten it all. What does that mean? Extend it maybe 3 years or 4 years from now. The question is that what you want? And do you know the worst part? When you arrive Canada, you will soon realize that for you to really integrate, you have to go back to school. So we wasted 4 years to come. When you now come, you still go back to school. What did you gain by that method? I know you want me to just slash out, okay, this is how to do it. But the advice I have for you today is abandon any other route and go through the study abroad route. I said it, quote me. Quote me. This is the best for you and your family. I'm telling you, even when you finish struggling and you arrive here, you will still go back to school. Bet. You will see it. Like, not out of anger or anything. No, it's like this information I'm giving to you is supposed to save you 3 years, at least, if you just listen to it. But if you don't listen to it, that's okay. You can find another coach who will tell you sweet things. But later on, you will realize that Dr. Linda told you the truth. But you may take 5 years before you realize that. Just believe me, seriously, believe me. Don't worry, I'm not a bad person. I'm not the kind of person that don't want somebody to succeed. No, I'm not a bad person. I can't give you wrong advice. Like, even if I give you wrong advice, that means something must be wrong. It's not normal. Okay, let's look at the next question. I'm trying to remove this question. Okay, let's look at the next question. This person said, oh, I'm trying to pin the comments, but they're giving me wahala. Okay, we have a question from Adachuku. Adachuku is asking, any scholarship for mother with 2 kids? You can get scholarship for yourself as the mother. You can apply for scholarship in the school you are going to for your kids. But it's not that there is one scholarship that they will cover you and cover your children all in the same scholarship. It is possible that the school will give you extra money. Like, let's say you need 20,000 for your school fees, but the school gave you, I'm just giving you an example, the school gave you 25. The extra 5 can cover your kids, but like they won't call it that they are covering you and your kids. This is, So the way scholarship works is that you as a candidate, you are the one who gets covered. But the other ways, if you are traveling with family, let's even assume you don't have any money, you can, and you get scholarship for yourself, and you need money for your kids, you can get study loan for that. You can take on study loan just to cover that portion. Right? So you can fund your education. You can fund it. You can fund it. Oh my God, I'm not so sure why I'm trying to delete questions, but okay, let's keep going. The next question says, do you just teach people how to get admission, or you also get admission for people? Do you know who understand what is wrong with this question? Let me read it again. Do you just underline? Do you just teach people how to get admission, or you also get admission for people? Because the problem with this comment is that this person believes that you teaching somebody is just, but you getting admission for them is the real deal. But that mindset is already a problematic mindset. Because if somebody go and get admission for you, $50,000, can you pay? Awoicho or Echo, can you pay $50,000 admission? Can you pay? You can't pay. Prove me wrong. You can't pay. So, but somebody will value that you got them admission that they can never take in their life, versus that you showed the person how to get scholarship or how to get study loan to actually fund their education, and also teach them how to get the scholarship, how to get the admission for themselves, and they're able to do it back, and they successfully, and they relocate. Somebody call that thing just, and rather prefer the person who will help you go and get admission that you are. Okay, let's call a spade a spade. Have you seen agents that help somebody to get full scholarship before? Type. Echo, have you seen? Have you seen? If anybody have seen here, please tell us that person. Me, I want to go and patronize the person. Tell us. If somebody can say, I will get you 100% scholarship right now, okay, I will channel all my students to them, because there's no need. There's no need now. You want to go and be learning how to do it when somebody can help you get it. Both of us know that it makes sense. All right? Both of us know that it makes sense. Somebody is saying, pin the question. I'm trying to pin it. It's not working from my side. So I would have loved to pin it. I'm not sure why that is happening. Let's see. I'm not sure why it's happening. Let's look at the next question, please. Someone said, can one get scholarship after getting admission? Yeah, but I would not advise that. Like, yes, but even before you get, let's say you want to get scholarship after you've gotten admission, what some people do is that they'll go and get admission, then they'll come, I'm looking for scholarship. That's not how it works. If you want to get scholarship after getting admission, you have to find that school that gives the scholarship after they give you admission, and they apply to them. So that once you get the admission, then you apply to the scholarship. Do you see? It's not the one of you gotta get admission first, because it's very easy. Then later on, please, where do I find scholarship? That is not how it works. That is not how it works. Let's look at the next question. Next question. Next question. So, Gabriel is asking, Dr. Linda, can someone with 2.21 CGPA and with only one work experience get a full scholarship to study abroad? 101 years, 101% yes. You don't even need work experience. Is not compulsory for you to get scholarship. And guess what? Some people don't even know that they have work experience. For example, all graduates who have gone to NYSC in Nigeria have at least 1 year work experience. True or false? True or false? Most people think they don't have work experience, but they have work experience. They just don't know that they have work experience. In their certificate, they'll call it NYSC. Instead of putting the name of the organization they worked in, and put the title they gave to them, and put the work that they did, they were even paid for it, gone. Even if you were not paid for it. So most people already have work experience. That is number one. Number two is that you don't even need work experience in order to get scholarship. If you have work experience, it's a blessing. Even this person is saying with one work experience. They even have work experience and they're still in question. Gabriel, you don't have any reason why you cannot get scholarship. Except that you don't know how to get it. So I will solve that problem for you. Go to start. Today is the day. Attend our free study abroad webinar to know how it works and how to proceed and everything you need to know. This is the address: www.vantagemigration.ca. Please take a screenshot. Don't cram it. You will forget. See, I'm a first class graduate and yet I still know that the brain will still deceive me. So don't try yourself. Don't cram it. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Right? Attend the webinar, understand how it works, and proceed from there. If you notice, when you attend this webinar, we're not going to be telling you you're supposed to have work experience because you don't need it. It's information that is lacking. That's the problem. Okay. Someone said left school 14 years ago. I think this person is talking about study gap. I have people that have worked with us. They have 20-something years study gap, and they still got admission, and they still go. They're in Canada right now. They're in US right now. They're in UK right now. So 14 years. That one self is beans. Is beans. We need the moi moi. The moi moi people are the people who have 20-something years study gap, and they're still going forward. Some time ago, if you go to my YouTube, you also see it. Where if you go to YouTube and say, and type in the search button, stay at home mom relocates to Canada, Dr. Linda Iheme, search, you will see that the video I did with the woman who is currently in Canada, who was a stay-at-home mom, you will see it. The video will pop up. You will hear from her directly. Try it. It's there. Will you search? We will not search. Another person said, can I have an MSc admission in Canada with my 12-year study gap? Hey, if you've been listening to me, what's the answer? If you've been following me on this page, what's the answer to this question? Oh yeah, let's answer it for Madam Ijoma. I said, can I get an MSc admission in Canada with my 12-year study gap? What's the answer? Type. What is the answer? For the sake of those that will go and do bad belly, I want to give you wrong information. The answer is yes. You can. You can. Again, please try, if you are one of the persons who have this kind of question, go to YouTube. Under the search button, put stay at home mom relocates to Canada, Dr. Linda Iheme. Just type it as if you are continuous sentence. Search. You will see the video I made with someone who was a stay at home mom who relocated to Canada, had a huge study gap, and how she was able to navigate. Do it. Do it. And for all the women in the house, go to YouTube, say something like, type something like, relocate abroad with your family or with your husband and kids, Dr. Linda Iheme, search. You will see videos that I've been doing with people who have relocated just like you. Free resources. Free resources. Try it. Okay, let's see more questions. More questions. You know if you clap past me. Oh yeah, try it at home. Try it to see whether the sound you are hearing is not short, is not smaller than my own. More questions. More questions. Okay, let's see. Someone said, Kojo is asking, if I don't get full scholarship, what is the possibility of getting international loan? We will show you how to get study loan as an international student. You don't need to bring your grandmother to sign. You don't need a guarantor. You don't need any of that. You're an international student. You want to study in the US. You want to study in Canada, right? We will show you how to get study loan. So that if you don't get scholarship or you got partial scholarship, you can still take study loan to fulfill the finance requirements without adding your own bank accounts. We do a lot too. We change people's life, but some people they don't just know. Hey, okay. Please, somebody say, please, how can I join Vintage? It's not Vintage, my sister. or my brother. It is Vantage Migration. It's not vintage, because this mistake you made now that you think is a simple mistake is a big mistake. Why? You are going to make mistake in typing our website address. So you will not see it, what you're supposed to see. You are going to make mistake when you are sending us an email, and yet you will not get response because you made a mistake. Just because you changed Vantage to vintage. I'm going to show you the website link. Iheme, this message is for you. Take a screenshot. www.vantage. Are you seeing it? www.vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot. Attend our study abroad webinar, and you see exactly how to go about it. Okay. All right. Next question. Somebody say, can I get scholarship? Yes, you can. That one is not a question. Somebody said, what is the chance I have to be in Canada without financial capacity? The chance is very huge. Why? You can get scholarship and you can get study loan. So instead of waiting for the day, like the day you will save 10 years time before you move, apply for scholarship, get study loan, and go to where you are going to. I always used to say that I was working as a dentist, but based on my school fees, if I was to save my salary that I was earning that time, right? Like save my salary without eating from it, without paying rent, just save it, everything they were paying me, save 100%. It will have taken me 10 years to save my 1 year school fees, and the master's was 2 years. The master's was 2 years, so it will take me 20 years to save for the school. Before that time, I would have gotten gray hair. Scholarship is a saver, is a life saver, is a career saver, is a destiny saver. You go to our study abroad webinar, free study abroad webinar, to understand how it works. You hear more about it. Go. Look at it. www.vantagemigration.ca. Okay. Now let's look at next question. Can someone with third class apply? Yes, you can relocate abroad with third class. Now, let me give you assignment, Juliet, and any other person who has third class. I want you to go to YouTube and type relocate abroad with third class. Relocate abroad with third class. Then put Dr. Linda Iheme search. You will see the videos I did with very awesome individuals that had third class and they were able to relocate. Okay? Relocate abroad with third class. And then put Dr. Linda Iheme search. Go to YouTube and do it. You are going to see the video from my channel. The name of my channel is Dr. Linda Iheme TV. And how you will know the channel is that's the channel that has 600 and something videos as of today. Free for you. But are you taking advantage of it? Are you taking advantage of it? All right. So let's see. More questions. Please, can I migrate from Europe to Canada with my family, and what does it entail for me to work and study? Yes. You can migrate from Europe or any other place to any other country. Whether you are moving from Canada to Europe, Europe to Canada, Europe to US, US to Europe, US to Canada, yes, you can. You can attend our study abroad webinar. That will help you. Okay? So that you know how to do it. So, like, I don't know how you went to Europe, whether you went through study or not. But, like, if you went through study, the exact same thing you did when you were leaving from your country to Europe is the same thing you will do from Europe to Canada. It's the same thing. Your brain is just making you feel like it's different. It's the same thing. And if you don't know how to go about it, go through our training and we'll show you. Or also, if you have a family and you want to relocate, we can actually give you a direct link on, let me explain to you. We can give you a direct link that describe family relocation via the study abroad route. Okay, so let me give you our email address. This is our email address. Please take a screenshot. Madam Chidima, take a screenshot. And any other person who needs this information, if you are looking to relocate abroad with your family, send us an email and specifically ask about family relocation. All right? And we are going to be able to tell you exactly what to do. We'll send you a video that describes it in total. All right? Send us an email today. Don't procrastinate. Send us an email today. Before this time tomorrow, you will have gotten the response. You will have understood exactly how this works. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. It's amazing. Me, I told you that in my own life, I'm looking for people who are experts in my area. That is like, that I can just ask questions and they will just answer me. Oh, God. God, please, please pray for me, oh. Because please, I need help in my own life too. Do you get? Pray for me. Pray for me. That I will find mentors that are accessible for my own growth too. Don't think I'm joking. I'm serious. Pray for me. One line of prayer will be helpful. Next question. Next question. Somebody say, can someone pay for the masterclass in installments? Yes, you can. We offer instrumental payment if you are tight on cash. Send us an email. Raf, who asked that question, do you have the email address? Or any other person who has this question, who has this question in their mind, do you have our email address? I'll show you. This is the email. admission@vantagemigration.ca. admission@vantagemigration.ca. Is not vintage migration. It's not vantage migrations. It's not all the different thing. It's not vantagemigration.co.com. It's not. It is only one email address. admission@vantagemigration.ca. Screenshot it and make sure you are typing the exact letters. Okay. Okay. Are you enjoying this session? If yes, please type. Are you enjoying this session? Tell me. I want to hear from you. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Let's look at next questions. Next questions. Rosemary is saying, please, we need your help. My husband wants to travel for school. Please, what's required? Rosemary, your husband can attend our study abroad webinar, or you can send us an email. I've given both of those two things here. Please, if you did not get them, ask me so that we can resend it to you. But I'm sure you got them. Take a screenshot, send it to your husband. He can send us an email, or you can send him the webinar link and he will start from there. All right? Someone say, how can I apply for study abroad scholarship? You can learn it by attending our free study abroad webinar. All right? You want to learn how to get scholarship abroad? Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. All right? And if after you attend that webinar, you still have questions that you need us to clarify for you in your heart, you're like, what about this? What about this? Send us an email. Don't chat us on Facebook. We will not answer you. Don't chat us on Instagram. You will not get reply. It's a promise. We do not use WhatsApp for business. We are not using. Send us an email. That's the best way to contact us. If you send us an email and in more than 24 hours you did not get response, one thing is wrong. You made mistake in the email address. We can boldly beat our chest. Sure, you're hearing the sound of my chest, eh? We can boldly beat our chest that if you email us within a couple of hours, less than 24 hours, you are going to get response. All right? Woo! Okay. Let's see. Someone said, how possible getting an all-paid scholarship as well as getting a job? All students can work. All students can work. So if you're coming to Canada or US or UK as a student or any of these high-income countries, you can work. If you're coming with your spouse can work. So you being able to work is not something you beg for. It's something that is given to you even before you leave your country. Information. Chimezie. Information. So I say, I'm in my 30 plus. It does not matter. Even if you are 50 years old, the same thing will apply. Even if you are 25, the same thing will apply. Study abroad route is not age sensitive. It's not age sensitive, okay? Now, more questions. Bridget is asking if someone can relocate with family through study loan. Let me give you assignment. Go to YouTube and type how to fund your family relocation. Dr. Linda Iheme. Search. You will see the video. You know why I keep saying Dr. Linda Iheme? Because if you just type how to fund your family relocation, you will see 1 million videos, and they may be for you, they may not be for you. Do you get? So put how to fund your family relocation. Dr. Linda Iheme, you will see the video. How to relocate abroad with your family. Dr. Linda Iheme, you will see another video on that. So if you're a family person here and you are listening to me now and you want to relocate abroad, you're looking for scholarship, study loan, or how to fund your relocation for your family, go to YouTube today. Who will do this assignment? Comment if you are going to do the assignment. If you're a married person, you have family, you are looking for how to fund your education, you hear my voice right now, and you promise me you are going to do the assignment, can you drop a comment? Drop a comment just to hold yourself accountable, and do it. Do it tonight. Your eye will open. It will be like scales fell from your eyes. Isn't that amazing? Okay, more questions. More questions. Can I start school with HND? 100% yes. We work with graduates who have HND or BSc minimum. If you have masters, we also work with you. If you are going for PhD, if you are going for masters, if you are going for PGD, we work with you. And if you have HND, come to us, because you are going to be your life will change. Your life will change. I'm telling you, your life will change. Bet. Pinky promise. Your life will change. Because all those things people have been feeding you, you are useless, you are this, your certificate is nonsense, disgrace, this. You will see the beauty of HND. You will see the beauty. And for once, you will see the advantages you have in life. For once, you will be treated like a king or a queen. HND holders, are you there? If you're HND holder, type HND on the comment section. Oh yeah. HND holders, are you here? Type HND in the comments. That bombshell was for you, but this is a good bombshell. Good one. Okay. Yeah, my people. Okay. Let's see. Someone, Popola is saying, how can I apply for masters in Canada with 100% scholarship? I don't want to relocate, but study and come back. Oh, I see. I don't want to relocate, but study and come back. That's fine. If you want to relocate, if you want to come back, you are the one that will decide. Embassy will not force it on you. Dr. Linda will not force it on you. So that one is not a question. However, how you're going to get masters? Popola, have you attended our study abroad webinar before? If yes, I'm sure you saw exactly how to proceed. If no, I have been giving the website link. I will just give it again for the sake of somebody who is just joining. This is how to do it. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot. www.vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot, okay? Take a screenshot. All right, that's how to go about it. Let's go. We have Nana Prudentius watching from Cameroon. How are you, Prudentia? Let's ring bell for all the Cameroonians in the house. Are you a Cameroonian here? Type Cameroon. Oh yeah, type. What country are you watching from? Maybe you're from Cameroon, We are from Nigeria, from Liberia, from Ghana, from Sierra Leone, from Tanzania, from Rwanda, from Zambia, Zimbabwe. What country are you watching from? Maybe you are from any of these countries, but you have also relocated, watching me from Europe, from Asia, from North America, from Australia. That is totally fine. Please type the country where you currently live. Type it. Don't tell me where you are from. Tell me your country of residence. Type it in the comment section. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. Somebody is asking a very beautiful question. This is from Blessing. Say, can someone with a shoemaker experience partake in study and work abroad? What I need to know from you, Blessing, is are you a graduate? If yes, you can, because you have shoemaking experience. I will see that as business experience, right? So you can always find things around business area, or even what you studied before. But if you're not a graduate, Vantage Migration is not the right company for you at this point. You have to find an expert to handle undergraduate studies, okay? More questions? More questions? More questions? Before I bust your eardrum. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. More questions. Someone, Bibiche is saying that she attended our webinar and then she has some questions. Please send us an email. Chikangwa from Cameroon, send us an email. Do you have our email address? This is the email address. admission@vantagemigration.ca. admission@vantagemigration.ca. That's the email address. I hope you got it. Did you take a screenshot? Take a screenshot. Let me show you again. admission@vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot. Send us an email immediately and we'll tell you exactly what to do. If you have completed our webinar before now and you have questions, send us an email and we will tell you what to do. All right? Send us an email. We'll tell you what to do. More questions? More questions? Somebody is asking, is study loan paid into someone's personal account? Yes, we can show you loan that will be disbursed to you. You will use it to pay your school fees. You use it to pay for your living expenses. You use it to apply for visa. Yeah. We show you study loans like that. More questions? Okay, let's look at the next one. So, can someone apply for certificate course and then later upgrade? That question is tricky. You can apply for postgraduate certificates. But if you want to go apply for a 3-month certificate program, the problem is that they are not study abroad eligible. They are not, you have a lot of problems. So make sure you are applying for like a degree program, right? Postgraduate certificate, postgraduate diploma, master's, PhD. Those are the kind of programs you should be applying for if you're a graduate. Okay? More questions? Let's see. Oh, somebody says, is there any school accepting people with HND? I think I keep saying this on my page. So a lot of people that have HND, they just have a lot of self-doubt. Do you think I will succeed in helping them? Do you think? I feel like the more you talk about it, the more the person feel like, the more you see more people with this. What is it that society is doing to people that have HND in Nigeria? They've been so brainwashed that they are inferior, that many of them have started believing it. I don't know how the best way. I don't know the best way. I feel like what I'm doing save like 1 or 2 or 3, but the bulk of those persons are still suffering from this mindset. If you have advice on the best way to reach as many HND holders as possible, Please type it in the comment section for me. I'll take a look at it. If it's something we can implement, we'll implement. A lot of HND holders are able to get masters, get study loan, get scholarship, depending on the program they apply for, relocate, masters direct to UK, to US. Even some that want to come to Canada will come through, let's say, postgraduate diploma. But some other people believe that if they have HND, they must return to start doing BSc again. Right? Some don't even believe they can relocate abroad. Hi. It's a pity. More questions. More questions. Woo! Okay. All those counting for me. How many questions have I answered now? Please, I'm hoping to see you answer. I mean, you've lost track. Oh my God. Let's see. We have a comment from someone who said, I immensely appreciate your passion for teaching people how to do something rather than helping them do it. Uh-oh, thank you. Okay, let's see. More questions, more questions, more questions. Let's see more questions that people are typing. How many questions have I answered so far? Hey, someone said, you don't respond to your DMs. Please note, we do not answer people on DMs. We do. If you send us DM on Instagram, you will not get response. On Facebook, you will not get response. Right? Send us an email. And in this video, I have given you our email address. I will show you again. Our email address is admission@vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot. Surely take a screenshot. Send us an email so that you can get response today. Because if you continue to wait inbox, I promise you will not get response. So it's not that if you wait for 6 months, you will not get. So please do the needful. More questions. Let's look at questions. You know, I asked you, what country do you currently live in? Did you respond? Some people typed, but somebody is still waiting for me. If you have not answered that question, type your own. More questions, more questions. Okay, so I have Bello Ishmael said, I'm a first timer introduced by someone already in Canada. I love this. Thank you, and thank you to the person who referred it. Let me tell you, if somebody refer you to my page, it's a sign that person loves you. Like, I can tell you for sure. Because if somebody refer you to, like, if somebody hates you, they won't refer you to my page. They know you get solution. They know that this is a place people's life get transformed. So if somebody refer you to my page, just know it today that person loves you. Full stop. No question about it. Okay, let's see. Someone said, is Canada not a very expensive country to study and work? Well, it depends on where you are coming from. How? I came to Canada to study. I studied on full scholarship. So I was studying, working, and every month I get paid. I don't see how that is expensive. But if you don't have the information, you know that they say, if you don't know what your mates are doing, you'll be running helter-skelter like headless chicken. Headless chicken. Have you seen headless chicken? That you will not laugh until you actually see headless chicken running around. Okay, that's how you will understand the real thing. Like, they'll be running like this. They will hit things. So information is key. Attend our free study abroad webinar. Start from there. Okay, let's see more questions. How many questions have I answered now? Let's see more questions. Someone say, Stasha said, can I get an admission for master's soon after my bachelor's? Yes, why not? You don't need to wait. You don't need to wait to start getting work experience, to go for national service, to go for NYSC. I'm not saying it's bad to do those things, but I'm saying that to relocate abroad, you don't need to wait to do all those things first. All right? So you can get admission as soon as you graduate. Yes, you can. More questions. So we have Exta from Nigeria. We have Benjamin from Cameroon. We have Stasha from Malawi. We have Mildred from Cameroon. We have Habila from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. We have Stanford from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. Kate from Nigeria. Akim Bashiru from Sierra Leone. Thank you so much for joining. We have Gabriel from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. We have, I'm recognizing the people here. We have Favor from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. We have so many people. Oh my God. What country are you watching me from? If I've not mentioned your country, please type. Okay. More questions. How many questions have I answered so far? I want to move to Canada via study route and move with my family. Blessing, it's possible. So we have this question from Blessing. It's very possible, and I will always say, if you have a question on family relocation, we have videos that tell you, like, we have information or videos, detailed videos that will explain to you how it works and how to proceed. Okay, you can send us an email. So that send us an email and specifically ask for family relocation. Send us an email, admissionadvantagemigration.ca, and specifically ask for what? Family relocation, and we'll tell you exactly what to do. Let's see. Someone said, Stanford said, I finished the webinar, I emailed you, you sent me back to the webinar. Let's assume you email somebody. Say, I'm sure you probably say something like, how do I get started? Then we'll send you the webinar, but you've already completed the webinar. Why not reply that person and say, I've completed the webinar, what next? By the way, if you actually completed the webinar, you will have seen what next. So that tells you that you are doing something wrong. But instead of understanding that, this behavior will not allow you to succeed in life, you are happy blaming somebody else. Oh my God, cut the bullshit. You email somebody and the person sends you, so why not reply? By the way, if you actually attended the webinar, how come you don't know what to do next? You see? Anybody who have attended the webinar knows that you will actually get to know what to do next. So what did you say in the email? Why haven't you responded and said this, that? But it's very, I emailed you people, you send me here, so this. Who cares? Who cares? In this world now that you have to push to get what you need, you did there, relax. I emailed you people. Stay there. 2 years later, you wait for another email. Human beings, young people that will not actually be able to push. What happened to your drive in life? Some people are too relaxed. Do you know the population of the world? Billions of people. All of them want the same thing that you want. And you think that by like this, relaxing, that's how you get it. Call a spade though. Because sometimes I feel like, hey, please be politically correct. The political correctness, where have it gotten you now? You email somebody, they sent you some. Why not just reply and say, oh, I've done this. I sent you this. You stayed there 2 years. What happened to your drive in life? Stanford, what happened to your drive in life? What happened to it? And your name shows you're a Nigerian. Nigerians are known to be driven. But this attitude you are showing, is it? So if you email a school now, they tell you something, this is how you stay. You wait 2 years again before you do something. Before you know it, you are 100 years old. Wow. How many questions have I answered now? Where are those counting down? How many questions? How many questions? So I have a question for Okokoike Joy. Joy, your question shows that you should be sending us an email. It's too detailed. And if you've not attended our webinar, do so. Even before you send us an email. So that you learn how it works. If you have a question, send us an email. Because this question is too detailed. The school now said this, and I said this, and I said this. And if you're not a Vantage Migration student, and you send all that kind of question, yeah, we're going to send you back to the webinar. Right? So that you get trained. Because, why? When we answer this question, you have the next one. When we answer that one, you have the next one. You have the next one. You want to be receiving all that without even being trained. Suffering everybody. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. That is not how it works. That is not how it works, my dear. Okay, someone said, can a single mom of 4 kids go with her kids without help? Can she cope? What will you advise? The question is for you to answer. I don't have 4 kids, so I can't advise you on how to cope with 4 kids. Can we agree that that one is correct first? So what I would suggest is that you find someone who is abroad, who have kids, lots of kids, and then you ask them how they are coping. Anything I tell you will be sugar-coated. I don't have 4 kids. I don't know how you cope. But chances are that if you're already coping with 4 kids where you are, you will cope with 4 kids abroad. As I said, I don't have kids. So, like, I don't have 4 kids. So I can't tell you with 4 kids you will cope. I don't know. Talk to a mom who has 4 kids and let them advise you. Adiola. But if I were you, I will forget about whether I will cope or not. When I land in Canada, if I cannot cope, I will shout for help. And before you know it, you will start coping. That's how I approach it. You want to stay in Nigeria, find out if you will cope before you travel. Wrong method. Come to abroad. When you reach there and you're not coping, you will cry, oh, I can't cope. Oh. Before you know, 1 year has come and gone. You are done with your studies. You are working full time. Oh, I can't cope. 2 years. Before you know, you get. So don't worry about coping. This is the way I will approach it. Again, I told you I don't have 4 kids. So you are better off talking to someone with 4 kids. But I doubt anybody will actually tell you don't come because you have 4 children. I doubt. Let's see. How many questions have I answered right now? Oh my God. Have I answered? Let me see. I said I was going to answer 20 questions. How many questions have I answered now? Where are those counting? Where are the volunteers that are counting? Okay, we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for joining this session today. It's really amazing. I'm so happy you had time to stay to the end. Love you, love you, love you. My name is Dr. Linda Iheme, and I'm an educational consultant with Vantage Migration. Myself and my team, we train graduates, understand? Graduates and professionals who want to relocate abroad on how to do that successfully through the study abroad route. We show you how to get admission, how to get scholarship, how to get study loan in case you need it. And we stand there like a big brother or big sister so that should you have any other problem, you come to us, including the one who cocoa your head and say, don't you remember that thing we told you before? Okay? So we stand there as big sister, big brother for you as you go through your process so that you are never without a guide, right? and you're able to succeed. This is how all the testimonials, if you want to see our testimonials, go to YouTube, go to Dr. Linda Iheme TV, which is my YouTube channel. Start checking the videos. I have over 600 videos. I'm not saying you should watch all, but you will see the ones that me and somebody else face is there. It's usually, that's how the interviews are. Start listening to people who have gone through this process. Hear from them directly so that you see how we work. That's the message I'll leave with you today. Above all, tag somebody to this video who really need this information. Tag them. All right? All right? Who will tag somebody? Okay, no, let's not say tag. That's too much. Share this video. You just have to, that one is very easy. You click the share button, share it to your wall, share it to a group or something. Copy the link, share it with somebody, share it with a group on WhatsApp or something. Share it to a group you belong to. Let other people hear these answers. It will help them. Freely you receive, freely you shall give, right? Right? Who is going to share this video today? Please, can you tell me if you will share the video? Or you can even share the video as we are talking. Let's share it now, instead of waiting for you to share it when you finish. Oh yeah? Share the video while I'm clapping. Share it. Share it. Share the video. Share the video. If you share it, click, type done. If you share it, type done. Let's try it. Let's try it. Type done. You share it now. Don't say later because human beings will procrastinate a lot. Share it now and type done. Oh yeah, comment done. Share it and type done. Don't type done before you comment. Before you share. Share it and then type done. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's see who has done. Kelvin has done it. Patience has done it. Adiola has done it. Let's see. Chukwemeka has done it. Stanford has done it. Diamond has done it. Wisdom has done it. Wisdom, how are you? I remember Wisdom from Ghana. Hawa has shared it. Rosemary has done it. Alayo Alayo has done it. Uchechi has done it. Bello has done it. Kenneth has done it. Meshach has done it. Oh, you did not do it. Ah! So you listened to me from beginning to end. And you did not do it. You did not share this video. Share this video. Share this video. That's the way we are going to get the word out so that other people will benefit. That's what life is about. Share information, others to benefit, right? Okay, take good care of yourself till I meet you again soon. Let me ring bell for you. Don't forget, you want to learn how to start with our free study abroad webinar, www.vantagemigration.ca, and after that, send us an email if you have question. admission@vantagemigration.ca. That's how to get started. Thank you, my people. I have to go now. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.